In 1992, at just 26 years old, Mario Lemieux became the NHL's second fastest player to reach 1,000 career points, only behind the renowned Wayne Gretzky. What's equally impressive is that Lemieux retired over a decade later with a career total of 1,723 points. He earned his first 1,000 points in just 8 years, and though his total career points may put him 8th overall, the fury in which Lemieux entered the league set him on a track for becoming arguably the best hockey player the league has ever seen. From setback to comeback, Super Mario would carve a name for himself in the Hockey Hall of Fame and prove to be a truly otherworldly athlete, only bested by Gretzky himself for career average points per game. But points are just one metric by which a player's skill and value can be measured. So, what made Mario Lemieux the magnificent one, and how good was he at his prime? Mario Lemieux was born on October 5, 1965 in Montreal, Quebec, to Jean-Guy and Pierrette Lemieux. He grew up in the blue-collar neighborhood of Villemard, where his love for hockey began. At the age of 3, Lemieux started skating on a homemade rink in his backyard, courtesy of his father. Hours were spent honing his skills and playing with friends and his older brothers, Richard and Alain. It quickly became evident that Lemieux possessed extraordinary talent, catching the attention of scouts from an early age. His father would even pack the family's home's hallway with snow so that 3 brothers could have more time to practice. Lemieux joined the Laval Voisin of the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League at age 15, and in order to focus on hockey, he left school after grade 10. Now, at age 18, he scored a record 282 points, including 133 goals, and drawing keen eyes from the Pittsburgh Scouts, cementing his status as a prodigy and a legend by scoring 11 points in his final game in the Junior Hockey League. Because of this, Mario Lemieux would go on to be selected as the first overall pick in the 1984 NHL entry draft, a decision that was met with great excitement and anticipation. Considered one of the most highly skilled prospects in decades, Lemieux's selection by the Pittsburgh Penguins was seen as a turning point for a struggling franchise. With his scoring ability, playmaking skills, and dominant presence on the ice, Lemieux was expected to revolutionize the game and bring success to the Penguins organization that had yet to find it. Lemieux's selection in 1984 also drew comparisons to other highly touted players from that era, such as hockey famer Guy Lafleur and Calder Memorial Trophy winner and Hall of Famer Dale Hawerchuk. Each of these players was seen as a generational talent and drafted first overall by their respective teams. The level of anticipation and expectation placed on Lemieux mirrored those experienced by Lafleur and Hawerchuk. It ultimately became clear that Lemieux could shoulder the burden of being a top pick, as he soon went on to score on his first goal, on his very first shot, and in his first shift of his first game with Pittsburgh. He proved to be an essential member of the team from the very beginning, and his renown as a legend in the making helped to increase game attendance by 46%. Blasting into his rookie season, Lemieux was an unstoppable force, finishing the season with 100 points. He was named to the NHL All-Star team and awarded the Calder Memorial Trophy as the NHL's Rookie of the Year. Scoring over 100 points each season for his first 6 seasons, Lemieux was named the NHL MVP for the 87-88 season. By this time, he had scored 516 points, averaging 126 per season or 1.76 points per game, which was not far behind his career total of just 1.88 points per game. Lemieux's first seasons with the Penguins were not all good though. He missed 7 games in his rookie season for a sprained knee, 1 game for the next season with a strained lower back, and a hefty 17 games in the 86-87 season for a sprained knee and bronchitis. His next few seasons saw some light injuries, but the 1989-1990 season took Lemieux out for 21 games due to a herniated disc. And the following season, he missed the first 50 games while recovering from the off-season back surgery for that disc. Now, despite his massive setbacks, Lemieux would help bring the Stanley Cup to Pittsburgh that season, his first of 2 with the team. Mario Lemieux's prime could be measured in many ways, but one thing is clear. His career was cut extremely short due to health issues, including his diagnosis of Hodgkin's lymphoma in 1983 at just 27 years old. From the 1987-88 season until 1995-96, minus the 90-91 season, Lemieux constantly held an average of over 2 points per game. There were two extremely high points for Lemieux: his 1992-93 season, coming back from treatment for Hodgkin's lymphoma, where he scored 160 points in just 60 games. And then the 1988-1989 season, where he had scored 199 points, a close second to Gretzky's 215 high. Apart from Gretzky, whom Lemieux is often compared with, no other player in NHL history has come close to Lemieux's consistent scoring ability. The 88-89 season, 92-93, and the 95-96 seasons also saw Lemieux win a plethora of trophies and awards for MVP status, leading the season in points and more. In the 1996 All-Star Game, Lemieux played for the Eastern Conference, where he gave assists to 2 of the team's 5 goals, and the team went on to win the match. These 2 seasons were filled with incredible accomplishments and excellent gameplay by Lemieux, and proved to be his career prime, even after enduring radiation treatments for Hodgkin's lymphoma and major back surgery. Now, what set Mario Lemieux apart and gave him the ability to consistently score at such high rates? Lemieux, which translates from French as the best, simply lived up to his surname in every regard. Super Mario is considered one of the best players in hockey, largely because of his unmatched skill. Lemieux's stick-handling abilities were a level rarely witnessed, especially back then, allowing him to effortlessly blow past defenders and find openings, honestly, at will. Combined with his precise, powerful, and finesse-filled shot, Lemieux became an intimidating opponent for all goaltenders, consistently finding the back of the net with accuracy that was absolutely insane. I think Gretzky said it best: he could snap a puck through a refrigerator door. Not only was his shot extremely powerful, it was also incredibly deceptive. Because of his accuracy, his feints were nightmares for goalies, and this made him incredibly dangerous, especially on breakaways. At any moment, he could use his long reach to freeze the goalie, allowing him to either deke or fire into a corner the second a goalie blinked an eye. Beyond his skill, Lemieux's physical attributes also contributed significantly to his dominance. Towering at almost 6 feet 4 inches, he enjoyed a distinct size advantage over many other players. This allowed him to dominate the physical battles, protect the puck effectively, and establish a presence on the ice. Remarkably, despite his considerable stature, Lemieux had incredible skating and stamina. Lemieux's impact extended far above his individual abilities. His excellent vision and playmaking skills were second to none. Possessing an excellent hockey IQ, Lemieux consistently made intelligent decisions with the puck, expertly finding open teammates and crafting scoring opportunities with accuracy and creativity. From well-timed saucer passes to perfectly placed executed behind the back feeds, Lemieux continually demonstrated remarkable passing ability. Perhaps one of Lemieux's most noteworthy traits was his versatility. Although renowned for his offensive contributions, he was also dedicated himself to the defensive aspects of the game. Lemieux added a strong back-checking and defensive element to his play, highlighting his commitment to being a well-rounded player. Off the ice, Lemieux's leadership qualities were evident as he captained the Pittsburgh Penguins. He led by example, earning the respect and admiration of his teammates and opponents alike. Notably, Lemieux rarely got into fights and preferred to keep himself out of trouble. Now, despite facing significant health challenges, including his battle with Hodgkin's lymphoma and chronic back problems, Lemieux displayed unwavering resilience and determination. His ability to make triumphant comebacks and maintain elite-level performances showcase his immense drive and unwavering commitment to the game. No one in the NHL faced such massive setbacks and triumphant returns as Mario Lemieux. Having had many seasons cut short due to illness and injury, Lemieux showed that his skill was something that was innate within him. His return in the 93 season showed that Lemieux is truly one of the best players the sport has ever seen. On the morning of March 2nd, 1993, as he completed his final radiation treatment, Lemieux boarded a plane bound for Philadelphia. Stepping onto the ice, he received a standing ovation from the often hard-nosed Flyers fans. Not long after the show of admiration and respect, number 66 showcased his remarkable talent by slipping the puck straight into the net. Lemieux seamlessly resumed his game at the same exceptional level it had been prior to his illness. With Lemieux back on the ice, the Penguins set off an extraordinary 17-game winning streak, blazing a path to the top of the NHL's regular season standings. Their incredible performance earned them the President's Trophy for being the top team in the league. While his impressive statistics, numerous awards, and championships speaks to his technical proficiency and success, it's crucial to recognize that Lemieux's remarkable qualities extend far beyond the numbers. Lemieux's character, both on and off the ice, set him apart from other players and solidified his status as a one-of-a-kind. His determination, resilience, and leadership qualities were instrumental in elevating his team's performance and inspiring those around him. Whether it was overcoming health challenges or leading Pittsburgh to victory, Lemieux's unparalleled work ethic and his fierce dedication to the game proved that he was not just a skilled player, but a true icon of the sport. Lemieux possessed extraordinary skills and abilities that seemed almost supernatural. His exceptional vision, unmatched stick handling, and on-ice creativity showed his ability to execute incredible plays that left everyone in awe. He possessed a unique ability to control the game's tempo, effortlessly making precise passes, scoring breakaway goals, and dictating plays. These skills, combined with his dedication to continuous improvement, allowed him to dominate the sport during his prime. During his prime seasons, he was arguably the best player the league has had, comparable only with the great one, Wayne Gretzky. But he was not only extraordinary on the ice. His contributions off the ice further solidified his legacy. His philanthropy and commitment to giving back to the community, such as through his Mario Lemieux Foundation, demonstrate his genuine compassion and desire to make a positive impact beyond the game. Super Mario may have had a career that was destined to be greater than it was, and was sadly cut short, but the Magnificent One demonstrated time and time again that his greatness came from somewhere deep within, and it was displayed not only on the ice, but everywhere he had a chance to shine.